Here we go. I just can't seem to escape that feeling. I've been waking up every morning. I've been up since about 4:30. I don't know what woke me up. I was sleeping pretty good, felt good. Like everything was perfect. I just ended up waking up. I was listening to podcasts and stuff, and I went ahead and I did my normal routine, probably about an hour earlier than I normally do. Thinking those are going all right. For some reason, my internet was out. I'd been on here sooner. No, the internet was out for a good hour and a half. For some reason, I don't know what it was. Kept resetting the router and all that stuff. Just wouldn't come back in. So my day was already starting to get kind of bad, but it shouldn't be bad. Cause I pretty much got the highlight of my day, and it's pretty sad that this is like the highlight of my day. Like the fact that I woke up, the fact that I was able to eat breakfast today, heck, was the highlight of my day. Like so far, it usually is every day, and that's pretty sad. Just a little simple cup of cereal, couple of Honey Nut Cheerios, ice cold bar of water versus on drink milk, like two bananas, and a little mango fruit cup. That's all I had. It's usually all I have in the mornings. Like, and I always look forward to that. That's like one of the only few good things that I had to really look forward to in the mornings. It's weird that something simple as that like gives me the, some joy. But like I still wake up in the mornings. I still don't really have a thought of, of what I like my future to be like or anything. Like not even in my subconscious thoughts. I never have a thought like that. I just still keep waking up with this same old feeling of emptiness. I don't even know if it's like a waste of time or whatever. Hello, Ethan. It's not even like I really don't know how to describe it. I'll try to, but I just keep feeling like I'm waking up for nothing. Like something's just like happened to my mind, man. Like where I just don't really feel like doing much of nothing. I don't care about the future. I don't care about the present. I don't care about none of this stuff. I don't care about none of this life stuff. Like none of it. I don't care about none of that stuff. I can acknowledge every problem that I have. I can see it, and I just don't care to take no action on it whatsoever. Like this isn't me. Like I used to pride myself on getting ahead of issues and stuff. I used to pride myself on getting ahead of pick up lots of issues and stuff. I used to always be ready. Used to used to enjoy being ready. Like and now I've gone to the completely other side of the spectrum. I don't like this feeling. I don't like being like this. But I can't change it. I can't go back. I cannot be that person that used to have some sort of ambition. I really wasn't even all that ambitious. I never wanted to be a man or none of that stuff. I never wanted any of that. I still don't want any of that. I know it's not that I can't do these things. I just don't want to do any of these things. I don't know if deep down I just feel like it's just not worth it to me, or what. Honestly, I just want these feelings to stop. I want to bring that guy back, man, that I used to be. Well, it's more than just telling yourself that you can, or any of that stuff. I know some people will be quick to tell you it's more than that. You can pretty much destroy anything that life puts in front of you, or conquer anything that life puts in front of you. But you can't conquer a feeling, though. That's what I'm understanding. You can't conquer a feeling. And I've always felt this way. I was even watching some Jordan Peterson earlier. They really hadn't done. They really hadn't helped me very much. He's pretty much talking about the same stuff I already come to realize on my own. I ain't really picked anything up new from, like, from feeling this way and stuff. Like, everything that, like, I even looked up stuff about anhedonia and stuff like that. And I read articles and stuff about feeling this way and stuff like that. Like, nothing helps. Like, nothing. I still can't even begin to even think about like what type of life I'd want to have or any of that stuff. Just really don't feel like acting on anything. I keep just waking up every morning, man, feeling like I'm just a walking corpse. I have no desire, no anything. Like, I've done my best to like really even try to like block out the outside world. Like, everything going on in the world and all that stuff, I've tried to block that stuff out. Like, still doesn't help. I've tried everything. I've even tried to get away from the stuff that was causing me negativity. That was causing these negative feelings and stuff. Like, that don't work. Like, I don't think nothing works. I think this is just a part of who I really am. And sometimes I kind of feel like, even though I really didn't, I like pushing carts, but I didn't like pushing carts while I was doing it. Like, it was just something that, like, it really didn't have a whole lot of responsibility to it. Whatever, and it was just pretty much just like one thing to really do. Pretty much. But like, I kind of knew, heck, deep down, that kind of wasn't me. It was just a job. I took it seriously, but it was just a job. Like, I was never really all that happy doing it. I knew I wanted to do something different with my life, but I don't know. I never knew what it was. Even then, I still couldn't think about anything differently that I wanted to do. still kind of unsure about this, really. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what is ever gonna. If there is anything out there that is like really gonna like take away this feeling I keep waking up with. These feelings I keep having throughout the day. I just don't know. And then, like, I kind of thought about the whole, you know how people tell you to like imagine someone that like you like you're inspired by or wish you could be or anything like that. I thought about that, and then I got to thinking, like, if I had their life, like, what would that really do for me? Why would I want somebody else's life? Why would I want to live in somebody else's footsteps? Like living by like their ideals, building a life that I didn't come up with for myself. What would I like? What would if I made what they made? If I had what they had, like what good would that do me? Like what would I do with that? Like I don't know what I would do with that. I don't think I'd really do much of anything. I still wouldn't be happy about emulating somebody else just to try to feel good about myself. I mean, how could you feel good about emulating somebody else's life? They got what they got, and they have the life that they have because it fulfilled them. Like somebody else's life isn't going having somebody else's life isn't going to fulfill you. Hello, Deacon. Now, that's the conclusion I came up with. So not even that's gonna work. If I had somebody else's life, it wouldn't change my outlook on life. I know that for a fact. Like I feel about life how I feel about it. Like nothing would change. Well, I did have a thought yesterday. It's a different topic. Well, I had a thought yesterday. It's just something that's just been in the back of my mind for a while, and I got to thinking about like, have y'all like thought about like all the thought on if like when like all the movements, the inventions, the ways of life, like procedures and stuff, you know, that have come into existence with the intention of making things better, and all the while they did have an immediate impact as intended, but slowly over time, like it's crazy like how unnoticeable like these unintended consequences or if they were even planned outcomes. I still don't know. And that's the whole point. But like these things like are practically unnoticeable until it's too late that you finally start to noticing the detrimental effects or drawbacks to like what has been like come up with like through the movements and inventions and stuff like that. I've been on a feminism kick here lately, but it's a perfect example. Like take feminism for example. I'm pretty sure when that movement was started, I'm sure that the founders never imagined the unintended effects that it would have on all women today. The effects that it had on men that we now display throughout society in the many facets that encompass the relationship between us. And now as a result, it has hurt women more than it has helped by far. And then like another example, like the stimulus checks. Majority of people got to sit on their butts, man, for months. Heck, well, no, it went past a year. Yeah, it did get past a year. Like making more money than I ever did while they were working. Heck, and as a result of that, nobody wanted to go back to work. Like when it was time. Heck, and then you had like how much it affected GDP and people just wanting to check for nothing and then the whole working remote. Like that was a big part of that too. Like people didn't want to go back to the workplace or whatever, It's just crazy, like how much like how many things we come across. Like if you really think about it, how many things like have unintended consequences, or was it planned? I don't think it was planned. I think it was just unintended consequences, honestly, that people really didn't foresee. Heck, when they were developing all these things. And on another note, another thought I had. I was just thinking, man, about like how much like things have changed in my 20. It's been I guess it's been 20 years now because I got my job back when I was 18, right out of high school. And like I'm just thinking about like how much like the pendulum has swung like in 20 years, man. Like how I remember back when I first started out working, man, like people used to like want to work full time. Like people like had that desire like to do it. And like and back then like working full time, it like actually meant something. Like it was like a rite of passage, man. Like it held merit to, because it was only given to like the best of the best workers, or employees or whatever, And then like I saw that like the time when employers were like intentionally cutting hours. So man, like I'd literally see people like crying for hours, man. Like it was insane. What's going on, Chad? Like it was insane. Like I saw people like literally crying for hours, like going back to HR and stuff, man, like begging for hours. Like they had to have that 40-hour work week. They had to have it. And these people are, man, they're getting scheduled, man, like man, anywhere from like 37, well, yeah, like 37, 39 hours, man. Like they had to have that 40, man. These people are in freaking tears, man. Like over not getting that 40. Like I couldn't believe like how serious that stuff was. I still remember like it was yesterday, man. Like it was crazy. And then like for a time, man, people were forced to go part-time, forced to be part-time. I remember back when the whole insurance, like having insurance and stuff like that was a big thing. Like, and you could only, like, and these employers weren't even like trying to or trying to keep people from having to get insurance like through them. Like they were intentionally cutting their hours. They were intentionally not making people full time. Like just to get insurance and stuff. And now, like that pendulum swung back again. Like now they want people. Now they're wanting people to work full time again. It's just crazy. Man, like the things like I keep seeing like in this world and stuff, man. It still blows me away, like how these things work out. All these unintended consequences. But y'all ever like sit back and like think about that type of stuff? Hey Chad, are you still out of the country? Are you back in the States now? What is that? It's a spider. Oh. Oh yeah, it is the 30th. I know, man, it sucks. I think we might end up reaching triple digits this week. I'm glad we're in the 80s here, at least right now. I might get back inside and do some gaming streams here in a little bit, but just wanted to get this stuff off my mind. Learn how to talk about stuff a lot better when it's fresh in my mind. I'm not like trying to like script it. I'm still new to this YouTube thing. So you're not gonna be doing any podcasts with Claire anytime soon? Yeah, I saw Claire just started up one like right when I started this, but I'll catch up on it later. Oh yeah, Mr. Texas, right? Yeah, I've been real worried about that cough and that sickness. That's lingering a bit too long for my taste. I hope he's all right. Nah, I don't work at all. I haven't worked in going on 10 months, Chad. I've just been trying to figure out my next move. And this is what I came up with. It's pretty much is my work until it starts making me money. I'm just happy to finally start seeing some progress. I'm still a long way away. Yeah, and all they know has been when I do these types of videos. Yeah, I've had people say some stuff. I'm not that versed in the whole YouTube thing. I don't know how to do that. I guess I'll look into that. Like I barely got OBS Studio the way I need it, so I can do my gaming streams and stuff. And it was hell trying to get the video halfway decent and getting the like you're better than I am. I'll give you that. I'm not trying to get the audio right and stuff, but I got cheap stuff though. got basic stuff. My the computer I use, man, is crap. I might have to get another one sooner or later. Since it's Microsoft, you know, they're trying to force everybody to get on at Windows 11 and stuff. Oh yeah, well I'm thinking about it. Did you ever help out? What was her name? Linda. I died laughing when I seen that post the other day. Like, you were just a Chad of all trades. I'm looking forward to seeing some more. I'm dreading later on. It's gonna get so dang hot out here. Oh yeah. It's boring around here. It ain't too much around here though. Not too much going on around here besides the drugs. But we'll see. Really don't have too much. Really don't have anything else on my mind right now. I wanted to talk about. Might check out Indeed. See if something. See if I might come across something that might pique my interest, or at least get me going somewhere. No, not really. That's the thing, Chad. I've never really thought about anything in my life, man. I was just a person like you know, I'm just here with no real roadmap of what I want to do or anything, you know. Come across things that I thought I might have wanted, and I still do want. But just see how much bullshit it is to get it, or you did get it to maintain it. And try to find my purpose in life through that. You find yourself wanting to do more in life when you're doing it for somebody else instead of yourself. I don't know why it works out that way, but no, it does. You find yourself more motivated. And I've been trying to apply that to just myself alone. It's just really not working. Like, I never want a family or nothing like that, but like by now I kind of really thought that, heck, I'd have found somebody. Just did the typical, have you gotta work, come home, and just enjoy my time with my significant other, or whatever, and not just have a good life. But like, it hasn't worked out that way. For some reason, all the women I come across, they come after you, but they never want to allow you to get to a point where you can execute your plans for a future that they want, mind you, especially one that they don't want to pay for. It blows me away. And then you kind of get to the point, you just give up on all that stuff. But you end up giving up on everything you wanted. But yeah, yeah, I hear you on that. But only if they're doing those things in the right way, if you know what I'm saying. If it's too dang good out here, I should have felt like this all the time. I feel like once I really find a reason to really want to keep going on, like I'll be all right. But the only thing I can really come up with is comfort. But when you've been uncomfortable for so long, you kind of get used to it, and you get to a point of not wanting comfort anymore. But I don't know. It's just a block in my mind. Oh yeah, I mean I've been waiting on football season to come back. I mean, heck, who doesn't like bashing on the Cowboys all season? One thing I was looking forward to, man, was watching my 49ers stomp them out again. But unfortunately, we're not going to get a chance to see that again this year since they don't play them. And I highly doubt that they're going to. I know the Cowboys aren't making it to the playoffs again. That ain't going to happen. And they're cooked. Hopefully Chicago does better. But man, that is a tough division though. But I ain't gonna lie, man, dude, man, they did hold their own in a lot of those games last year. Yeah, they really did. But what those coordinators from Detroit ended up being is now the head coach for the Bears now, isn't he? I think the Lions going to be a totally different team. Still unsure about Green Bay, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think a lot more of those divisions now are more in dead heat with each other now. It's going to be very interesting. The one division I am looking forward to is division with the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Steelers in Cleveland. I think this is going to be the season, man, that the Bengals get back on track. I'm expecting a lot out of that division. Yeah, I just still can't believe, man, that Detroit, man, the way they got stomped out, man, heck, by Washington last year, like nobody saw that coming. Especially with the way they were blowing everybody out, man, the whole dang season pretty much. Man, just to watch it come to an end like that. But I am very much looking forward to the NFL season. That is one thing I do have a reason to really go on for. I do want to see it. Yeah. Yeah, Commanders. Eagles are good, man, but I don't know, man. Heck, they might end up. Man, that's gonna be a nail biter, though, man, for real. Like the NFC East. That's when give Dallas a shot. But know, man. I've always felt that the AFC was more stacked. I feel like it'd be tougher to get to the Super Bowl, man, through the AFC than the NFC. But I also feel that the AFC has much better quarterbacks. There really isn't too much in the NFC. Not really. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. This is why I need to get money again, man. 'Cause I did like doing that sports betting. I just got to force myself to bite the bullet and just go get back on something. But I did want to do something different. I really did want to go back into retail. Retail is pretty much all there is around here, though. Because there are a lot of things that I did kind of miss doing. But I guess life is just pretty much just searching for all those unexpected joys, I guess. Even though the majority of this stuff is a bunch of bullshit. But I guess that is the silver line, man. You kind of find those good things in places you never expect. This breeze right now is awesome. Well, I guess I'm about to get off of here, Chad. I might come back later on. Maybe, but we'll see. Yeah, what time is it? 9:47. You probably got about another hour. At least another hour. But it is kind of windy, though. I don't know what it's like up there in Fort Worth right now. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Thank you for everyone coming in, liking, subscribing. I appreciate it. I'll be back sometime later on. But until the meantime, y'all have a good one. See ya.